everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's recipe we are making jollof spaghetti. This beautiful recipe is super easy, it is delicious and flavorful. So if you would like to learn how to make it, stay tuned. For the recipe, here is what you will need: chicken, shrimp, beef meat, garlic, paprika, black pepper, onion powder, and ginger powder. You will also need bouillon or better than bouillon. You need pink salt. You also need all the bell peppers color: red, green, orange, yellow, whatever you wish. You also need onion and onion leaves and carrots, and then I will be using the Prego sauce, the traditional one, and also bay leaves. So simply what you're going to do next is simply add the seasoning on each of the bowls: the garlic, the smoked paprika, the black pepper, the onion, and the ginger powder, the bouillon, the pink salt. You simply add on each of the bowls and we will then mix it. Next, you can do one at a time, or just like I'm doing, do it your way. So once you have all the seasoning on the meat, simply start mixing it. I'm taking my time to ensure that the seasoning goes very well in the meat, because that is super important. A good seasoning goes a long way, and I love me some seasoning. So that's all I'm doing right now, mixing it and making sure it's thoroughly done. So this is how it looks like after the seasoning have been applied to each bowl. It looks super well seasoned, and I will simply move it aside. So after moving the meat to the side, I simply move to my vegetables. I'll cut all my vegetables, starting with the green peppers, onion, and things of that nature, and I remove all the seeds in the bell peppers, and I will proceed to cut them slim, long, just like this, and I will use that. This is how it looks like after I've cut everything. I cut my habanero peppers, my spring onions, and all the bell peppers and the onion. We will then move next to our yolk with some coconut oil. You can use any oil of your choice, but for this recipe I'm simply using coconut oil, so I put some of them in there, and I will then move to the next step. So what you do next, you simply put all the meat in there, looking so delicious. You guys, make sure you try this now. I'm telling you, you won't regret. It was so awesome, so make sure you do so. Okay, so I'm simply just turning my meat, and as it is simmering, it is looking beautiful, and I will just let it cook for about a good 10 minutes. So this is how it looks like for after being fried for about 10 minutes or so. So just wait until it looks caramelized, just like that, and you simply sit on the side. You will then proceed with the chicken. I will do the same step. I will put the chicken in there, and I will stir it up to make sure it is well cooked, because we're going to do that for both the chicken, the meat, and the shrimp. Alright, and you will set that on the side as well. So once the chicken is ready, I'm again removing this and putting that on the side as well, just like I did when I was doing the beef meat. I'm doing the same for the chicken, and we'll move to the next step. Now I'm going to put the shrimp in. We are now starting with a spaghetti sauce. Okay, so in the same oil, go right ahead and put in your red onion in there and your habanero pepper. I'm seasoning with some rosemary, just sprinkle a little bit on it, and I'm also putting some curry powder. You just sprinkle a little bit to your taste. I will also be adding some bay leaf, just to give you some very good smell as well, and just stir it just the way I'm doing. So now that the onion and pepper has been caramelized, it has been on the fire for about 2 minutes. So I'm adding my Prego sauce in there, and then I will just be stirring it up just like this to make sure everything mixed thoroughly. And after it cooks for about 3 extra minutes, I add my seasoning, which is garlic powder, onion powder, and my and the black one is actually Maggi Cube. You can use any seasoning of your choice. So I'm just going and turning to just make sure it mix correctly and well, and let it sit for another 3 more minutes. So this is how it looks like right now. After being on the fire for 5 minutes, I then added my ginger powder. So stir it some more. This is how it looks like. It's a little dark brown. This sauce looks delicious. We are halfway done with our food, so go ahead and add your cut carrots in there and just stir it up just like this. And very soon we're going to add the rest of the vegetables, but I like to put my carrots in a little early because I want it to cook just a little bit more before the rest of the vegetables. So I will let it sit for about 2 minutes and then add the rest of the vegetables, the onions, the green pepper, all the colors, so it looks super beautiful the way it is. And just stir it up like this and just wait. I leave it on the fire for about 3 or 5 minutes, or just to your desire. If you love crispy vegetables, you can leave it a little shorter. If you love your vegetables to be a little more cooked, just go ahead and do that. But I'm just going in and turning it to make sure it is well seasoned. I like the seasoning to really get into the vegetables, so I will turn it and let it be on the fire for about an extra 2 minutes. Now I add my scallion or my onion leaves. I like to do it last because they kind of cook super fast, so I leave it. And once that is ready for another 1 minute, I will then proceed to the next step. So this is how it looks like now with all the vegetables in, looking super delicious. I will then add my chicken, my beef, and my shrimp that was on the side, all in the yolk. And I will simply stir it super well once more, and we are almost done. And please guys, if you are watched all the way to this time, please don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. It will simply mean a lot to me. I appreciate you all. So this is how it's looking like, y'all. Beautifully done, y'all. Please do this. It is so tasty. I simply love it. But most importantly, my family loved it. I took some of this to church. They were all speaking about it. So man, this is so delicious, y'all. Once you do this, let me know. Don't forget to tag me on Instagram at Queen Esther. Always let me know that you actually made this meal. You won't regret it, okay? You make sure you do. So what I'm doing right now, I'm simply dividing because I'm making a whole lot for my family, and I'm also taking the other portion to church. So I'm dividing it, and I will add to this portion the spaghetti. All right, but before I do so, I made sure there was just enough, and I also added extra oil. So I realized I want to add all my vegetable. There was not enough oil, so I added some vegetables, some coconut oil to this, just so I can add the spaghetti now. So this is the first batch. I will add this, and I'll simply mix it until one is well, and I'll move to the next one. Repeat the same process with the second batch, and this is how it looks like. And I put in a bowl, and I simply added parsley for garnishing, and this is the finished meal. It is so delicious. Make sure you make this now, and then let me know in the comment below. If you do so, don't forget to share, like, and subscribe. And welcome to the royal family. Until next time.